space. Nuts and bolts everywhere, tools. Just want to make this a lot easier where people can come back and get what they need to get. Label a lot of things, clean it up, air hoses. Just try to condense a little bit and make it a lot easier for everybody to use. Everything's going to be labeled. It's going to be a lot organized, cleaned up, new shelf. Saws and everything will be where they have to be.
Alright. What's in that green cabinet down there? Open it.
Down here we just have a lot of miscellaneous nuts and bolts and washers that people come back and then nobody can find anything.
Yeah, so it's all mumbo jumboed in there?
Mumbo jumboed in there. So we're going to take care of all this stuff.
For anybody to come and do anything there. Like the orange case, we have no idea what's in the orange case or the gray case there.
Everything will have a label on it.
Bring you back to an area that Brian and George have been working on and making this a lot leaner. So if you can follow me and remember this area here. This area wasn't labeled, and if it was labeled, the things that were inside the drawer weren't the things that were on the label. So what we did is George and Brian said, hey, you know what, let's get rid of what we don't need to have here. Let's go ahead and make this more lean, more efficient. So we've got the grinder tool here labeled. This is what lean's all about, is making it simple. It's very easy, very efficient for everybody. Labeling everything. We've got a circular saw here. We've got miscellaneous tools that belong to the air gauge and the tubing. We got air hoses right there. And as I come up here, you can see there used to be boxes up here and you didn't know what was in them. Well, now everything is labeled correctly. It's electrical, miscellaneous hooks, brush adapters, you know. This is what I'm talking about, making it just so easy for everybody just to come over here and say, hey, you know what, what's in these drawers? So, you know, when we take a look, for instance, screws, you know what, let's check this out. Let's see what screws are in here. Boom, there you go. Lean, screws are right inside the drawer. It said screws, there it is. Airline fittings, open the drawer, airline fittings. Sure enough, there's our airline fittings. We can just go right to it. Nails, if I need nails, anybody comes over here, there you go, nails. That's how simple it is. Make it so simple, easy, just makes sense. I mean, when we come over here, you need bolts and screws. You don't need to have 10 drawers of bolts and screws and shuffling through it. It takes the time. You know what? Eliminate all that. Get rid of all the extra bolts and screws. Brian and George did a phenomenal job over here, and this is what I'm talking about throughout Truline in general, is making our area just like this. And we go